Hello and welcome to another episode of In the Studio with me, Donny Carr, episode number 80. Today I want to share a great little technique that I like to use, that being split frequency sidechaining or multi-band sidechaining. This is a fantastic way to bring a little life into stale parts, and it gives it more of a rhythmic interest. There are plugins that do this particular technique. The first one that comes to mind is Cable Guy's volume shaper, and I believe Vengeance makes one as well, but you don't need those plugins to accomplish this technique. You can do it with your stock plugins that come with your DAW, and I'm going to show you how to do that today. So we have this little basic beat here that we'll be using. And we're going to be applying this technique to the top loop here. So what I've done is I have the original right here on this track, and then I've copied it down. I have two more copies right here. So I'm going to go ahead and mute the original, and that's just so we can kind of do an A-B comparison later. So I'm going to mute that. And so on the first one, which I've labeled top low, we're going to put on an EQ and turn it on so we can hear it. And we're just going to do a high cut on this. So we're going to go for a low pass, and I'm just going to cut this maybe around 8K. And then on the top high, we're going to do the opposite, just to split this top loop into two frequency bands. And you could do 3 or however many you want to do. So we're going to go for a high pass, and we're just going to pull this up to around 8K there. Now we're going to sidechain these differently. And it's just going to give it a little bit more of like a rhythmic kind of push-pull, and these two top loops, playing off each other a little bit, which can really create some extra groove. This technique can really help out stale parts. So I'm just going to hop over to the low here, and I'm just going to use gross beat to sidechain for this. And it's nice because you can just draw on your curves right here, but whatever method you like to use will work. I'm just going to select the sidechain preset right here, and pull this up here. I don't want to duck it that much. And I'm just going to leave this one just like that. And then we're going to go to the top frequency band of our top loop and throw on another gross beat. And I might go up a little bit more. Let's try 4 dB. And because the lower frequencies are ducked with a pretty kind of steep curve, maybe we can bring this up a little bit. Maybe do something like that. So yeah, let's just level match these here, and then let's just do a little A-B comparison. Now, I would spend a little bit more time fine-tuning these sidechain curves, just to make sure I have the right groove between the two frequency bands. But I just want to show you the basic kind of concept, and just the basics of the technique, so you can try it out for yourself. So let's listen to the original first, and then I'll kick in the other two, and you hear the difference. This is the original. You can hear there that the split frequency top loop definitely has a nice kind of bounce and tug to it almost. Now I'm actually gonna, and there is, you know, some ducking going on, obviously because the original's not sidechained. So let's just throw on a growth speed on the original with just a basic curve. We'll just do the one that we did for the low frequency band, so we can compare it against a normally sidechained, you know, a normal sidechain on this top loop against the split frequency sidechain. So let's do a little comparison again. Let's listen to the original with just a basic sidechain on it. And yeah, I think the split frequency sidechain has more groove to it. The lower frequencies are being ducked pretty aggressively, and then it's answered by the very top frequencies, which aren't ducked quite as much with not steep of a curve, which gives it a nice little you know, nice little groove, nice little extra layer of interest. So I thought that I would share that with you. Hopefully you found that useful, and let me know how it works for you in your tracks. And as always, leave me a comment or question. Love to hear from you. And as always, I'll see you very soon. So take care. See ya.